everyone, let's keep working on the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery challenge. So this is the block, February block, and so I have my neutral background, and now I'm gonna work on the flowers, the fancy flowers. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you first this that I bought at the thrift store. That's pretty amazing. I love my thrift store because there's a lot of flowers in there, and where's it here? It was only $2.25. So I saw it, I grabbed it, and that was for me. I was very fast. So let's open this because it looks pretty good. This it's a little ribbon. This was, I think, this was why I bought it, because love those flowers. Also here we have more flowers. They're not really, the design is not really sharp, but I like the colors, really flashy colors, because I want to have very flash, brilliant, strong colors here, so they just pop against the neutral background. So this, what do we have? Sunflowers, yeah. And here, I think that's it for the flowers. I think, yeah, this is just ribbons. So I have this for flowers that I thought I thought I could fussy cut and put on my background. I have this. So this is new. This is not from the thrift store. This is from, I don't even remember the name of this store, but this piece of fabric, I think it was $3 or $4 for this piece of fabric, and I bought it because there's a bee, a bumblebee, and I just love it. And when we got the theme, I immediately thought of this because those flowers are really bright. So it's pretty late in the challenge. It's end of February, and so I want to finish this page. At first I wanted to do a lot of embroidery, but I think I will not have the time to do a lot of embroidery. And also I'm doing this video pretty late because I hurt myself the other day. I hurt my knee on the ice. I was walking in a garden. Oh, look at this. Just like this, it can be. If I do this, it's pretty lazy, right? If I just sew this piece here, but I kind of like it. I love it like that. I don't have to do anything. I can just cut and sew this piece, right? Oh, by the way, thank you Willow Hill Creation for your comment, because I was wondering if I should leave this curly edge here or if I should just cut it. And yeah, I think you're right. It's a nice addition to leave it, so I'm gonna leave it. What was I saying? Yeah, I can just be lazy and finish my block and sew this like that. What do you think? Now I'm gonna still do a little bit of work, right? This is not really soft. It's a bit stiff. Maybe it was for making bow, like a ribbon for embellishing a gift or something. And this, because I'm wondering if they can all go together. The colors, I think so. Yeah. So I hurt my knee. We had so much snow here. It was snowing and then warm again, and then freezing temperatures, and then snowing again. It was like really a lot of up and downs in the temperatures, and I went to the garden on the snow. I hurt my knee and I stayed in bed 2-3 days, and after it took a long time to recover. I could have stitched it while I was in bed, but I wanted to do it on camera. Yeah, so honestly I could have finished the block just doing it alone and just stay in bed, but I don't think I had the I just didn't. So I can see here the pattern repeat because I like this flower here, I like this flower here, I like this flower here. So I'm gonna cut some things. Let's see what we can do for. Oh, and also, can we mix those flowers? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. So I never saw flowers or fabric with embellishment on it on the piece, so I started fussy cutting very close to the image, and now I'm thinking maybe I should leave a little edge so my stitch don't go into the pattern of the flower when I sew it on the fabric. I don't know, let's see. So now I'm leaving a little bit of edge here. Also, I love those flowers because I don't know if I said it. Maybe I said it. I mentioned it yet earlier. I love those flowers because they're the first flowers blooming. One of the first flowers blooming in the spring. They like the cold temperatures, so pansies and viola, they're just gorgeous. They're very short. Maybe there's some other varieties that are not so short, but now this, if I cut the edge, I could maybe leave this edge. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna keep, there's a button here. So how is your project doing? Are you doing some crafting now? Are you having fun? I hope everyone is having fun. I do. Oh, look at this. All right, can we add something else? I know this one is not the same, but it's kind of cut here. Let's cut this. Now can I get a little bit of green with it? Yes, let's try to do that. Alright, so now the problem I have now is, okay, it's not a problem, but this is very pretty, but it's not really sharp. Like here there's a lot of details, and here there's not really much details, right? And this one is really pretty. Maybe I can put it there and make a long stalk, like very tall sunflowers. I had a very tall sunflower in my garden in last summer. Oh, that was amazing. Is it still recording? It's still recording. Because after 15 minutes, the camera stops. So I think that's better. I'm not sure now. I'm not sure about this. The mix with those two. Well, what if the camera stops? So I was saying, what if I do a cluster like this? Pansy bouquet. And then I can take fussy cut those flowers that I put like this. Yes, I am excited with this idea because it's nice, but it's blurry. That's what I want to say. It's blurry. So maybe I can put some pieces in the corner later. I don't know. So let's cut this. I love it. I don't know what I can do with this white edge. Can I fussy cut very close? But after, I'm afraid I won't see the details because this is very thin already, the stem. So as usual, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna embellish with embroidery or beads or buttons or I don't know. So far I'm just cutting flowers and that's it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna keep fussy cutting those and I come back. So I have fussy cut everything and basically I did I'm doing collage with fabric. So so far it really looks like collage. I like this arrangement, like the position of the flowers, and I'm gonna start sewing. So first I want to take a quick photo so I remember where I positioned everything, because I'm gonna move this on the side, and I'm thinking I'm gonna use white thread for those type of flowers because I'm gonna sew just the edge with the thin sewing machine thread, and for those I don't know for those flowers if I sew it with a green thread or a blue thread. I don't know yet. So I'm gonna start with white thread. Oh, actually, okay. This, don't be horrified, but maybe you will be horrified. This is my thread situation. So I was lucky to find some needles a long time ago in my, actually when I bought this thing in my thrift store, this was there, and I had needles also on my own previously. It's not really clear when I'm saying that in English, but I hope you understand. So I had a bunch of needles, that's the point, and I just left the thread on it and just poke it. So I think, well, you know, maybe I'm gonna need this color one day. So yeah, and now I have this mess. So I don't know. I don't know if you do this too, if you have a lot of needles and if you bother removing the thread all the time. I should probably bother, but I don't bother. so, so here I have a white thread actually, so I'm gonna use this, and I need to find a needle that doesn't have a thread on it. I'll probably use this, but those are very short, and also you can tell there's all kind of needles in here, bigger, shorter, longer. I'm not really, I don't know. I don't know how to use them. I guess I'm just learning on the go which one are best for what. So I'm gonna use one of those small ones, and I will probably end up with another needle with a thread left on it. I like that they have a stem because I like making them growing from the ground. It kind of anchor a little bit the image. It kind of anchor the flowers. So I'm gonna slowly but surely sew all my flowers, and I'll come back. Hi, I'm back, and I have sewed my flowers. I have one flower left, and so far I really like the combination of the two style of the flowers, and I like it very much. I like it very much. So I'm gonna sew this one. I was thinking maybe I could put it here if I can grab it. Like this maybe. Yep. So here I finished sewing this flower. The last flower, I'm gonna just make a little knot here, if I can, because today I'm a bit clumsy. It's one of those days where I'm a little bit more clumsy than usual. Here we go. So that's my flowers. Oh, I think I really like it. Yeah. Oh yeah. So next video I will do some embellishment, and I'm thinking about adding some beads and some stitches or buttons or things like that. See you!